If you want to have a personal brand that sells, then you have to watch this video, guys, because I'm going to go over the 3 pillars that you need to implement into your personal brand in order to attract the right audience and sell your service without even begging people for their money and without even needing to do sales calls. So the first pillar that you need to focus on is positioning, right? Because if you are tired of asking people to buy your stuff, then you have to build a brand that sells. If you're not tired, feel free to continue with your current approach, but frankly, it's not working. You're begging for money. So sales should not be forced. People sell themselves by having the right positioning. And the 3 pillar framework is going to explain to you exactly how you can make sure that people sell themselves and that you don't have to force sales and you have a brand that actually sells. So the first pillar is positioning, right? What does your YouTube channel look like? What is your bio? What are the videos that you're posting? How do you position yourself with these videos? Are you only flexing your money, showing the cool stuff, or are you actually providing value in the form of Miro videos like this, right? And the other thing is your Instagram bio. Do you have a professional profile picture? Do you have the blue check to build more credibility and trust? Do you have a lot of followers? And if not, is your content game up to point in order to get more followers? Are you sharing a bunch of bullshit highlights about Paris and Monaco and Dubai and Miami? Or are you actually showing the kind of people that you have worked with and the results that you can get for your clients? Because that's the most important part. And then your bio. Do people get a clear understanding of what it is that you do when they take a look at your bio? Because if the answer is no, you need to change your bio. So make sure that the link in your bio is also leading to something valuable for your clients, because the problem that you have right now is that visibility doesn't equal clarity. People need to have a clear vision when they come onto your brand, what it is that you do and what you can sell them and help them with. So do people know what you solve? No. If they don't know, then you're invisible to your ideal client profile and therefore your personal brand is not converting. If the answer is yes, great. Then we have to answer these 3 core questions in order to keep this answer yes, and in order to make sure that the ICP knows exactly what they're there for on your brand. So this is a terrible example of a bio, right? Rich holiday, poor holiday, channel 5, Ferrari 488 Spider, and Merc GLC, how I teach people and my blueprint. Bro, I have no clue what this guy is doing. Zero. It's forgettable and generic. Nobody gives a fuck about your Ferrari. Nobody gives a fuck about your Merc GLC. Nobody cares. And I have no clue what you do. Good example, frankly, my example. I make content for people you probably watch. Honestly, it's a little bit fake, but since the highlights on my page show exactly what I do, it's possible. And then here's how I made my client $137,000 in 30 days organically. People know exactly I help people make money organically within the info space. Super clear and straightforward. Now, create a specific positioning. It has to be memorable and specific to a niche, a group of people that you want to sell to. If it's not specific and if it's not memorable, people are going to forget who you are and you're going to end up in the bad examples, meaning you are invisible to your ICP, right? So, where do we apply the positioning? And the answer is simple: your bio, as I explained, but also your content, your story, and your CTAs, right? So if we take a closer look, your bio needs to stay aligned with the content that you're posting on your Instagram, right? Valuable videos that people can actually learn something from, that are tailored towards your ideal client profile, solving very specific problems. Now, if we take a look at the videos that I've been posting lately, it's all about providing value, giving lead magnets, making sure that people understand what it is, what I'm doing, and that they can actually gain value from it. And yes, the views might not be insane. I mean, 3.7K on a Miro video is still decent, but I know that the people who have watched this are interested in what I do and actually gain value from it. And that should be your only goal while providing short form content and making short form content and long form content on your channel. So let's get back. Make sure to make content directly for your ICP. Now, you also want to show your story and tell your story online. From $10 per hour to making 50K per month, my story. This is how people can resonate with you. You have to share your whole story so people can feel aligned with what it is that you have been through and what it is that you're currently doing in order to sell. Especially if you are in the info space, the more you can share about your story, the better, because people can feel the same kind of pain that you might have felt when you were younger. And then your CTAs need to be aligned with whatever it is that you're doing in your bio, on your YouTube channel, on your highlights, and on your reels, right? So seeing this can be inspiring or frustrating. Trust me, I know, especially if you are already doing the following. You have been posting content, you are consistent, you have a solidified offer, but you're not making any sales. Your page is not growing with your ICP. You're spending more, but you're making less. Let us solve your problems for you organically. DMs are open. DMs are open, by the way. So yeah, the more specific, the more magnetic it will be, and the more specific you can be, the more ICP followers you will attract to your brand. The result, pretty simple. Your ICP thinks that's exactly what I need, and you don't even have to sell them anymore. Are you doing anything with your personal brand at the moment? Not enough. We should have a chat about it. This is a DM I got into my inbox, and it shows exactly they think that it's exactly what they need, and they want to work with you. Outcome, they are pre-sold. All you have to do on a call is explain them how you work and what the service is that you provide. So that's the first pillar basically. And normally we would go all the way up here to the proof pillar because that's where we are at right now, right? The second pillar is proof. People trust what they see. You can claim all you want and you can claim I'm a millionaire, but if you are not a millionaire, you can show that you are a millionaire, then people don't trust you and people don't think it's real that what you do. So do you just show or do you claim results? Because if you just claim results, your personal brand will fall apart and you're going to be in the brokey zone where nobody wants to work with you, nobody wants to buy from you, and it's just not going to happen. If you show results and if you show the things that you can do for other people, you build insane amounts of trust, guys. And the trust is what we want to gain. We want to gain as much trust as possible. So how do we actually go about this? We build trust by showing client results, just like on my Instagram, all the people that I have worked with. And we show and build trust by before and after videos for our clients. How we helped Ethan make 20K per month in the first 30 days, all organically without spending $8 on paid ads. Shows exactly before and after, literally speaking with Ethan in this video, and he talks about the results that we deliver to him. Then we have behind the scenes content. It's not really necessary, but it builds a bit of credibility and it kind of shows that you are an expert within the market. This was me speaking at an event, teaching people how to make money with organic marketing, basically. And it just builds a lot of trust. It shows that people actually want to work with you, want to learn from you, want to hear from you. And then again, your journey. People can resonate with your journey. And just explain to them what it is that you did, how you came from somewhere to where you are today, right? So a strategy example to implement this exactly when a certain thing occurs, right? So what happened? One of my clients hit 21 million views in 7 days, and we wanted to make sure that we turn this into content so we can actually prove to people that what we're saying is actually true. Because I can claim, oh, I did 21 million views in 7 days, but if there's no proof, then no one is going to believe in us. So we want to make sure we post it on our stories, show exactly what it is that we do. A screenshot of the 21 million views, 7 days. You cannot fake this. You cannot lie about this. Then we made a reel about the exact same framework and how we actually got that done. So if we go over to the Instagram here, you can see 21 million views in 7 days for one of our clients and 10 million accounts reached in 30 days on Instagram for one of our clients. The results are absolutely insane. As you can see here, 3.4 million views, 2.1 million views. You get the point. We posted a reel showing exactly what it is that we did for our client and how we got the results. Then after that, we got the client on a testimonial, breaking down exactly how we got the results, what he thought of our service. And then after the testimonial, we even got to a point where we were breaking down exactly the strategy that we implemented. If you haven't seen the video, guys, I highly recommend you watch the video with me and Cam going over it, because it starts off maybe boring on a call with him, but later in the video, I'm breaking down exactly what it is that we did in a Miro video. So if you want to learn how to do it, I highly recommend you start watching this video. Anyways, let's get back to the main goal of this video, where the mindset shift that you need to make, because you might think, oh, if I'm going to flex so much about the results, people are going to hate me. You're not showing off. You are not showing off, guys. You're not flexing a watch or a car or a traveling. You are showing what's possible and how you can actually help other people grow. And that's what makes it so important. And that's why you need to do as much as you can of this. Proof is not flexing. It's filtering out the bad people that you don't want to work with and making sure that only people that are your ideal client profile come to you and want to work with you. So the results, people don't ask if it works. They already know that it works. And all they want to know is how to work with you and where to send their money to. They will literally hand you their credit card. Please help me out. I need this. And that's what we want, guys, in any offer, whether that be B2B, B2C, info space, BizOps space, it doesn't matter. This is what we need to implement on our profile. So quickly explained that part as well. Now let's go over to the present pillar number 3. And trust is built through repetition. Oh, I posted 2 videos this month. I'm not getting any leads, bro, because you only posted 2 videos. Come on. If you are consistent, then you will actually get the results. If you're not consistent, what's going to happen? People are going to forget about you. Perfect positioning plus amazing proof doesn't matter if you are not consistent. You are forgettable. People don't know you exist. They will not even care about you. So how do we solve this? You need to be consistent. Build a sticky brand, something that people can remember and show up consistently, guys. Consistency is the most important thing with personal branding if you want to actually break through. Now, the energy, the voice, the tone of voice, and the content that you're posting need to be aligned all together. If it's not aligned, then people don't know who you are. It needs to be aligned across every platform. For the YouTube videos, it needs to be the same. For the reels that you're posting, it needs to be the same. For the highlights that you're posting, it needs to be the same. Everything must come together and feel like a person on social media, right? If it doesn't feel like a person people know, then people don't know what they're doing and they don't know what they're there for. So not just random posting at the beginning. Yes, you can do this, test out as much content as you can, but at some point stick to one thing, double down on it, and make sure it works. Now, the system strategy that we need to implement in order to do this is post 60 short form videos every month, daily stories, weekly case studies, and track the conversions from your personal brand. The mindset shift that you need is pretty simple and straightforward. Successful brands post to build a brand. They don't post out of inspiration. You are the top of mind when your ICP needs you if you stay consistent, because you are outperforming all your competition by posting consistently. Most brands post when they are inspired, inconsistent, and that's why they are forgettable. As I said, you are forgettable. You don't exist. No one relates to you. Nobody cares about you. Think like a brand, not like a creator. If you think like a brand, you understand that building a brand and doing organic marketing is one of the biggest aspects of your business, just like how your sales team is very big, your paid marketing is super big, your operations team is super big, your deliverables are super big. It needs to all be super big and it needs to be a priority and high on your list in order to crush. Now, what happens when you nail all the three pillars? So when you nail the proof, the positioning, and the presence, it's pretty simple. Positioning, the right people get to you, the right people want to buy from you. Proof, they trust you before you speak. You barely have to close them. They will literally come on the call, show their credit card, and they will ready to pay. And then the presence, they remember you when they are ready to buy. If they're not ready to buy at the first call, they will be ready whenever they feel like they're ready to opt into your offer. And that's pretty much straight short the whole three pillars that you need in order to build a personal brand that sells. And just a quick side note, I have made so many Myro videos and you can find them all on my channel. And all these videos also go straight into proof, building the trust, building on top of the presence, and positioning myself as an expert within the market. So if you really want to crush it in the info space, the B2B space, or the BizOps space, start making these Myro videos. They're absolutely insane. The conversion is so high and they're also fun to make. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope this was valuable. If you have any questions, just send me a message on Instagram so I can help you out. That being said, I'll see you in the next one. Peace, guys.